Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Now, when we left off, we had just picked up the next quest in the main storyline. There's a lot to explore down here, so I think I'm going to poke around a bit before I head out and try and wrap up some more side quests. Let's go ahead and see what this place has to offer us. I know there was that Molly person or whatever on the other side that I needed to talk to. There should have also been some side things to look into here. I'm not sure if it's such a good idea to explore the entire Shadow Thieves hideout. I mean, I am supposedly some sort of guest. Oh yeah, and I also had some things to identify, didn't I? A ring. Oh well, I'll get that next time. Next time I rest, that is. Alright, let's talk to Missy. That's who it was.
You have a problem? I look forward to it.
So long as you are polite.
Hey you,
shall
give me your
tolerate.
damn coat. Now. My coat? Why do you want my coat? Why else would I want it, huh? I'm Missy, the coat check girl. I'm the best damn coat check girl that Aaron's ever had. Nothing stolen here. I watch them coat like a hawk. All the trainees around here, they slink around like they think I can't see them. They try to steal things out of the coat, try to steal the coats themselves. That only works once on me, boy. Last time I left my post even for a second, I come back and all the coats were gone. Not even a speck of dust left. Well, no one's making a fool out of Missy anymore. No one. So for the last time, hand over the coat. I don't have a coat to give you. What? You don't have one? You think they put a coat room in this place for nothing? Get out of my sight, weirdo. What kind of coatless thief do you think you are, anyway? That's actually kind of funny.
You are going.
she must be going a little bit crazy in there. Let's poke around over here and hope we don't get our asses kicked. Wow. This is actually kind of scary.
See a like-minded friend to be.
Alright then. Are you ready for another match? I think so. Maybe we should rest for a while first. And risk Polana catching us? Not on your life. Ready or not then, let's begin. Whoa. They are just fighting one another. I'm just going to let them stay there. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything up here. Oh, now look at that. There's no way up to that ledge. I guess that's one way to keep things secure. Oh, look at this. An entirely new room. You there, move to the side. We're in the middle of training. Okay. I have moved not to the side, but down to the bottom of the stairs.
Speak
Whoa.
citizen. I have
Hold
no
the string
time.
closer to your arms. Your shot can be easily disrupted.
Good day to you.
Good shot. Alright, are they actually killing people there?
I serve with my blade.
Good work today, Philos. Go and hit the baths.
Do nothing stupid and there'll be no problems.
Hold, do you be a new trainee here? Alright. No, I'm not. What is this place? This is the training run for the Shadow Thieves, my friend. I am Sergeant Polana, mistress of the run. If you're not here to see me, then what are you here for? Here to see Aaron Linvale. Looking for Aaron, are you? Well, he doesn't meet with just anyone. You'll have to tear him away from the clutches of Tassa first, and that won't be easy. Just who are you, and what is your business with Aaron? Okay. I paid a great deal for Aaron's help. Excuse me. I've never known Aaron to treat gold as anything more than water, but if he's demanded a payment, likely he wants to see you regardless. Very well, I won't stop you. You can find Aaron in his quarters to the southeast corner of this level of the guild. I'd better give you better directions than that. He keeps it hidden well. Go to the entrance on this level. Okay, I've already been to him. So, I guess I'm not coming through the training hall. Oh well. That saves me some exploration time, I guess. Yeah, did these guys actually die? Who knows? Who cares? Well, where are we going to go next? I mean, I've got my mission from Aaron. I don't necessarily want to go ahead and follow up on it immediately. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to head to the Umar Hills and do some more exploration outside of town. So I will see you when I get there unless anything interrupts me. Actually, I realized that I needed to rest and I should probably check in on my guild. So I've gone ahead and rested. Now let's see if my guild is ready for me yet. If it's not, I'm going to have to kill some more time, because otherwise I'm going to have a kind of a gap in there where I haven't actually followed the progress of my guild.
Very well.
Guild affairs are an important matter.
God damn it. Must wait until 5 days have elapsed.
I look forward.
I thought it was the 23rd that I was going to be
done with it.
looking at. 23rd day. Maybe later in the day. God damn it.
Very well.
Let's talk to Lathan, see if he has anything.
You'll understand if I refuse to speak with you. I could discuss business.
I gotta actually talk to him only with RPG Crawler.
There's no life
Anything
better
new?
than the Thieves Guild.
Alright, hello, I had you followed, and I'm awful sorry about the mess with that. Okay, that was somebody I know. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is new, okay. She must have fashioned her fake signet, or perhaps I just didn't look closely enough. I am very sorry, and I'm glad to see you well. No harm done in the long run. I'm sure to earn the occasional enemy. Perhaps, but I should be ever vigilant in keeping you apprised of any shading goings-on here in your guild. Kretter has a problem that he has been keeping from you. He has been filling in his quota with his own gold because someone in his ranks of pickpockets is skimming off the top. Kretter claims that the thieves know which one it is, though they will not say. He has asked me to deal with this since you are new, and he doesn't quite trust you yet. These matters are your responsibility, though. Right you are. I will take an active hand in my guild. I will explain what is happening. Kretter has 4 thieves under him. They are a young group with little experience and not much respect. They feign innocence, but they know who is stealing. The first is Daranal Gwyn II, a spoiled child of a noble family. I think he works for Kretter out of boredom, or perhaps he's slumming. He doesn't really need the money, but he is pretty obstinate. The second is a boy named Thrond. Don't know much about him, except that he came from the south. Presumably his parents were slaves, and he has little to his name. He might be stealing to buy his parents out of slavery. The third is a lass named Shadel. I had a rough home life, as near as I can figure. Joined up with Kretter because she has nowhere else to go. She could be skimming to pay for passage out of Athkatla, but I don't know. The last is a pompous little twit named, get this, Blood Nightmaster. That sounds like somebody's first attempt at a thief. He's a thief under Kretter because he thinks he's the best little rogue in the world. He could be stealing from us because he thinks it's daring. Which do you think it would be? It could be any of them, yes. I personally don't like that blood idiot, but that's my personal bias. You have several options open to you at this point. Here's what I propose. You can kill them all, which may be extreme, or kill one to serve as an example. Or you can dock all their pay. This may make the one steal more, but it'll make the others more likely to turn them in. Dock their pay, all of them. I won't have Kretter pay the cost for their treachery. That will certainly spur some unrest in their little clique. They all require gold for their own reasons. I'll have the matter taken care of within half a 10-day. Alright.
I will listen.
So 5 days on that. I don't know if that was the best choice, but it was better than losing a good thief, you know? Okay, I know this guy offers, like,
I know a discerning eye when I see one.
items. Okay. But he doesn't necessarily offer any sort of rooms. That's sad. Okay, what is this ring? Identify. The guard's ring +2. It's a ring of protection +2, which is an upgrade for somebody. Ooh, though. Can't use it on him. Can't use it on him. Can't use it on him. Can't use it on her. Can't use it on her. Can't use it on Edwin. But I think Edwin's just got a Ring of the Princess +1, so that's just a straight upgrade for him. Boom. And throw this into my gem bag. Alright. I want to know, is there or is there not an alchemy bag in this game? I haven't been able to find one. Okay, well I guess that is that. Let's go, I guess I'm going to hit an inn or something and rest until later in the day. And then I'll check in on my inn, and then I'll go to Umar Hills. Alright, your thieves have returned from their missions. The quartermaster awaits you in the guild for rentals due. So let's go see what we got here.
It will be done.
Go ahead and head on over.
Easily.
So where's the quartermaster? Joster. Go ahead and quick save just in case I didn't get enough.
A waste of my talents.
Okay. It's time to see how your thieves functions with them. He's actually got a voiceover there. I'll begin with Hans. Hans has returned a nice profit after his sources and men have been paid. Not the most dangerous set of tasks, but they yielded a fine amount of coin. 400 gold. Let's check how Goshen did under your instruction. Goshen has made a fair profit for the low-risk instructions you gave him. Of course, he has had to pay contacts and the like. 700 total. Next on your command is Kretor. Let's check on his progress. Kretor did not face too much difficulty in meeting your demand. He has returned with a few gold, but not a great amount. That's 1,200. Next on your command is Morsa, so we see how she has fared under your leadership. Morsa responded well to this level of challenge, has returned with a tidy sum of gold. It was risky, but she came through just fine in the end. That's 1,700. Last in your service is Varia. Let's check how she has done under your instruction. Varia has been taken prisoner by the guards. They do not approve of her blackmail tactics, and it will cost 300 gold bribe to get her out. So, yeah, I'll pay it. And it says 1,400 total. Now then, that's all of them. Do not forgive the quota master his dues, or Ren will close down the guild. He does not wait for long. You can now choose to do one of two things. Your thieves continue with the same instructions they already have, or you can choose to change their focus. No need to change anything for now. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Yes, I've been expecting you. No need to get excited. Okay. Hail, RPG Crawler, it is time. Renal awaits your tribute. This is not exciting. I am merely eager to receive your guild quota. Renal awaits it. He wishes to see if you are a profitable guild master. If not, someone else will be appointed. Now then, if you be so kind as to give me the gold that you owe, it's a small amount, surely. You look a prosperous guild. This time, it's a mere 500 gold. Certainly you can pay this without too much stress. Your thieves are young, but they are skilled, and yes, so I made an overall profit. I will pay. It is my duty, and I will do so gladly. A pleasure doing business with you. Renal will be most pleased with your performance. I wish you well. So that was worthwhile, and I've set the guild up for another thing. Now I'm suspecting that's going to go up over time, but hopefully the profits will too. I have no idea, or maybe it's just inevitable that there's going to be some sort of conflict. Either way, let me go ahead and head off to Umar Hills, I guess. All right. 20 hours. And there's already people up here. Going to be a rather large area, isn't it? Check out down here first. Can I open up a new area? No, I can't.
Kill them all and have done with it.
What's going on here?
When is this crisis going to be solved, eh?
Aye, me and mine need to get back to herding, we do, for the wolves have gobbled me flock entire.
Calm down, everyone, please. I assure you that everything that can be done is being done.
And what is that? Aye, you just hired a group of those adventurers, didn't you? Where in the abyss are they? Well, they haven't come back yet, no. Oh, we're doomed, we must flee the village. We must flee before more people go missing. Now, people, come, this is no time to panic. Please, listen to my husband. Ahem, yes, well, we are looking for another group of adventurers here to handle the situation. To kill them ogres and evilkin, you mean? Yes, ever since that band of monsters moved into the area, we've had nothing but trouble. They're eating people, that's what. You're both daft. 'Tis the wolves that have been wandering the hills. Sure enough, hungry they is. It's not wolves, you fool. It's Umar himself, returned to haunt us and steal our children. Umar, don't be telling that folk tale now. Can't you see that it's the ogres, plain as the truth? People, please. We must first find out what has happened to our ranger, Marella, and then track down the source of these murders. More adventurers will come soon. Well, they can't come soon enough. You best be doing something, Mayor, or will we be needing to flee the city for our safety? I'm trying to do something. Everyone remain calm. Panic will not help. I'm going to return to my home now. Everyone go home, please. Oh, I can't talk to him until he's at his home. Who are you?
I have nothing you wish.
What's going on in this village, anyway? I'll tell you what is going on, my lord. The wolves have been in the hills these past years, or coming at us, they are. For weeks now, they've been preying on us, sneaking into the village at night and tearing people apart. Then their bodies disappear the next night. 'Tis a gruesome sight, to be sure. I've seen 'em, too. Them wolves look at me from afar with smarts in their eyes. 'Tis the truth. The rest of the village is full of fools. Them ogres, I seen 'em, and they ain't so bad. And the Umar stuff is nothing but a load of nonsense. Why would wolves come back to take away bodies a day later? Don't rightly know. Ain't nothing natural, that's for sure. They just seem to up and vanish as far as I can tell. What do you know about the ogres? They used to belong to that big rebel army down in the south of Am. Deserters, likely. Seen 'em on my patrols. Don't look like they're up to anything. Led by a big ogre fellow, Madulf, I think. Wants to be left alone. The fact that he'd talk first rather than kill you makes him not the worst sort in my books. Has nothing been done to hunt these wolves? Bloody Mare hired a halfling runt and her troop to find out what's been happening. They haven't come back. Wolves ripped them apart is my guess. And what about Umar? Just a load of bull is all. You wants to know about Umar? Go talk to Vincenzo at the inn. He loves to talk out of his arse, he does. Alright. On your way then, stranger. We don't need any trouble here, that's for certain. So, there's been disappearances and a missing adventurer. I guess this is a little town. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and tell you what, I'm going to gather information, what information I can here. And now I'll leave the majority of the exploration up for next time.
Useful gadgets I have.
Minling. Yes, what is it that you want exactly? If you want to buy something, then say so quickly, because I've got little enough time to spare for the likes of you. You know what do you know about what's going on in this village? Nothing. And I don't want to know nothing. All I want to do is be able to get out of this stinking village safely once the roads are open. Merchant can't make a decent living here, so let's have you what you have in stock. Alright. Detranion's Balor Ale. That's kind of nasty looking. Bunch of potions and another gem bag. I've got plenty of gem bags. How about you, Beherent Deer?
You'll find no better prices in Am.
I just know that one of these days, one of those ogres is going to come down and massacre me, just like these other villagers. I never thought of something like this when I became a merchant. What do you know about these killings? Oh, it's a terrible thing, isn't it? People dying left and right. You can hardly find a customer anymore, and that's probably okay, because nobody will restock me now anyway. Somebody should do something about these ogres, though. Ever since they came, it all started. One of my caravans got attacked by ogres. They're evil and brutal. Okay, what do you got in stock? A couple +1 items and a bunch of regular armor. Now, fail.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you.
Hello there. What can I do for you this fine day? Have you need of a trinket or two, or do you need directions? There's of interest around here. We have a little intrigue happening, though nothing a traveling company armed as you would be interested in. Well, there have been a few people go missing. The most disturbing loss was the ranger Marella. She disappeared after searching for the first person to go missing, some peasant. Our cabin was in the southwest, though I don't know what you would find there. Don't much care, really.
You'll find
Yeah,
no
but you
better
have
prices
actual
than
stuff.
I guarantee it.
Nice. Some elixirs and a bunch of books. Not bad in terms of potions.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
Ellent's Fielding. Ah, good day to you, sir. It's nice to see a new face in the village for once. You haven't had many travelers through here since all these killings began, naturally. I'd be pleased to show you some of the goods I have to sell, though I must warn you, our mercantile company hasn't had much opportunity to deliver lately, so goods are spare. Can you tell me about the killings? Ah, now that's a tale and a half. Mind you, don't listen to the dribble these villagers might tell you. They'd have you half believing that a 500-year-old witch is on the prowl. You see, the real story is that there's a pack of wolves that's decided to come into the village area here and pick people off. You can't even travel much unless you've got an armed guard. Makes for poor business, it does. Our company thought it was a good thing when we won exclusive rights to Inns Vale from the council. Now it's just losing us money. Why doesn't everyone just leave? Well, some people still think that the problem can be solved. I hear the mayor hired a band of adventurers to look into it, but they've disappeared. No one wants to travel alone, but if something isn't done soon, they might decide to all leave together. It's a shame. This is a prosperous village otherwise. Good business, usually. Show me what you have to sell. And nothing really major, right? Potion of fire resistance. Oh well. Let's see what's in here. There's got to be like the inn, right? Yeah.
Very well.
Dr. Trevor. Trevor. Ah, heck. Now I may be recognizing you, should I? Are you kin, mayhap? Come to take me home? That depends. Where's your home? Well, Vincenzo's inn here is as good a home as mine as any. Sometime I do sleep in a barn or on a haystack. Sometime I do sleep in the woods. Of late, with these murderings and all, Vincenzo does let poor Trevor sleep in the attic, he does. He'd be a good man, that Vincenzo. Well, if this is your home, why are you asking if I was going to take you there? I was wondering if you were kin, not if this were me home, blasted boy. You think a drunk can properly remember if someone be kin or not? Not this one. Well, what do you know about the killings? I know that the streets may be a safe place for a poor drunk to nap in, that's for sure. Vincenzo took me in, dear man that he be, so I may be taken by the Umar witch, aye? Meself, I may be knowing if the Umar witch is back. I seen black shapes moving in the nights, like living shadows, but then I be the town drunk, and nobody listens to what I has to say. Truth be told, I'd be more than a little frightened to sleep outside these days, but then this inn is where you'd find me as likely as not, so little has changed, aye? He's got a point.
Walk 5 feet these days.
They've brought in most of the outlying farmers and herders. No one's safe if they're alone for a minute, and even here you ain't be safe.
Well met and welcome.
I don't see what all the fuss is about. 'Tis the ogres who have been killing everyone. That's what monsters do. Talk to Willett first.
Who are you?
Unless you got yourself a horse hidden under all that there armor, you should be talking to Vince and not me, aye? I wish I had a horse. Hello to you and good day. I am Vincenzo, and I offer all the services of me humble little inn. There'd be a lot of things to be said about your inn, Vince, but humble ain't the one I would be picking, aye? Hush, boy. And keep calling me Vince, and I'll have to have you strapped over the log. The name's Vincenzo. Aye, that's a lot of rot. Here's that name from a Sembian trader, and suddenly you're putting on airs. Feh. Never mind the boy. He's an ignorant lout that I took in out of pity. A simpleton who doesn't know his place. Is there aught I can do for you, my good lord? What do you know about the killings around here? Ah, Vincenzo knows the truth. My family has been in this here area for a long, long time, and the tales of the witch, Umar, have been passed down, they have. You're not going to go into that rot again, are you? Silence, boy. Perhaps I should give you to the witch instead, as an offering, eh? Leave you out on the doorstep with a lace of garlic tied around your neck? Well, I thought that'd shut your trap. Now then, my lord, I can tell you all about the witch Umar. A tale sure to curl your ears if you dare to hear it. Go ahead. Like I said, me family has been around all these parts a long time. We were here back when the witch herself plagued these lands over 700 years ago. Umar was a wicked one. No one ever saw her except when she came down from the hills to steal some unfortunate soul. Shepherds, babes, anyone who weren't careful. She'd torture them. You could hear their cries during the night. People tried to find her, but only the victims' bodies would turn up, mutilated and dead. Don't know why they just didn't kill her. 'Cause they couldn't find her, you stupid boy. Were you not listening? And besides, she were a powerful witch with plenty of magic for any fight. Strange things it is, me lord. Umar just vanished one day. Maybe she were killed, maybe not, but every century or so, it said she comes back to the hills. Aha, this is where it gets right funny, your story. I'm warning you, boy. You'll be out on your arse faster than you can blink if you keeps this up. Ahem. As I said, every century or so, she comes again. People disappear, tortured in the hills, and sometimes only the bodies are found. Once Umar's sated herself on blood, she returns to whence she came. It is just like them other times. People forget so easily. 'Tis the witch, I tells you. Has no one tried to find this witch in recent years? Well, there was a group of mages some years back who came. Young ones, apprentices, I gathered. 2 fellows and a young lass, sure enough. They were sent by their master to look into the Umar witch, or so they said. Nice enough group, but 'twere obvious they were expected nothing. I remember 'em. They were all right, for mages. Lots nicer than that German fellow. Now he should go soak his head. Aye, true enough. Them 3 went into the hills, and as they were never found again, except for the lass's journals. I found those myself out in the woods. More victims of the Umar herself, sure as daylight. You can read it in the lass's journal, sure enough. And I will take the journal. Aye, you can. I've a copy or 2 done by a scribe friend of mine some months back. You can have one if you likes. A copy or 2? More like you got a whole storeroom full of copies of that journal, you bleeding banana. Well, so what if I have? 'Tis a good story, more or less. Make me bloody rich one day. And then where will you be, you little rugrat? More'n likely you wrote the journal yourself, I'd wager. I did nae such thing. Here you go, my lord. Use it as you will, but beware of the witch if you goes into the hills. She's not sated yet, not by a long shot. Alright, let's take a look at this journal. Umar Witch Project Journal. Okay. Baldur's Gate 2 came out about the time that the Blair Witch Project came out. Okay. So, yeah. Casting my mind back the echoing corridors of time. This journal seems to be that of an apprentice mage, telling the tale of her expedition into the Umar Hills with 2 other apprentices in the search for evidence of the fabled witch. The tale is hard to believe, but seems to relate the group's horror of getting lost and being hounded by an unseen predator during the nights. The script is in a panicky, feminine hand, and in the last page can barely be made out as follows. Sorry to Joshella's mother. I'm sorry about what happened to Nicholas. There's something out here with us. We thought it to be peasants, but peasants aren't this clever. Joshella says it's the witch. I hear her when I sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't want... The journal enters here. So yeah, that's their reference to the Blair Witch Project. Which was not a bad movie when it came out. I thought it was neat when it came out. And then they did that whole shtick with a shaky cam and everything to death.
Bad enough that I have to smell your stench.
Hello,
Your
Viconia.
rancid aura.
Not even near you, Viconia. What twisted game is this? Never mind, RPG Crawler. Leave me be. Is she gonna be like this forever? Okay. There's a book merchant back here.
Well, you look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces.
Sorry, I ain't got much in the way of tomes today. Been real slow here, so I ship most of my stock to Athkatla. Ain't talked to anyone in weeks, actually. Business has been that bad because of the nasty events around here recently? Aye, that it has, though there have been quite a few old books turning up around here to make it worthwhile. Nothing startling, but I get by. Enjoy your stay as best you can under the circumstances. Does he have, like...
I trust you'll find them all.
Okay, he doesn't actually have anything for me to browse.
I look
And
forward.
that's that. Now look, there's probably a lot more people to talk to in this village in order to get real clues. Yeah, there is. But I think I'm going to call it here, and I'm going to continue the investigations in the next episode. For now, this has been the RPG Crawler with Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. If you like what you've seen, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more RPG content. Until next time, take care and goodbye.